Hi everybody, it's FIBO Group and you're watching to the Market Watch Review. While Chinese equities softened significantly, the majority of large bourses within the Asia-Pacific region, including the Nikkei, advanced. Stoxx 600 in Europe is recovering most of yesterday's losses. Futures for the USA are slightly firmer. Fed Chair Powell didn't push for the easing U.S. financial conditions yesterday, even though he had an opportunity to do so. The greenback has consolidated the losses due to this and the expectation of another decline in US CPI, which will be reported tomorrow. Although February WTI is still firm, the API estimates a massive build of 15 million barrels. This is confirmed by EIA later today. It would be the largest increase US crude stockpiles since early 2021. Asian Pacific market. Australia reported November retail sales that were much higher than anticipated and a new cyclical high in its monthly CPI gauge. Retail sales increased 1.4%, the highest since January. The October decline was rewritten and replaced by a 0.4% increase. Today, the Australian dollar is the strongest G10 currency, with a 0.3% increase against the US dollar, but still below yesterday's peak. Black Friday sales seem to have given a boost to sales of household goods, apparel, and department stores. It is possible that it borrows from tomorrow. Australia will release December employment data next week. The central bank will also see the traditional quarterly inflation report prior to the RBA meeting on February 7. Although the dollar reached a new low of JPY 132.75 for the week, it did not gain much momentum. Market of Europe. France and Germany reported higher than expected November industrial output figures, while Spain was disappointing today. Industrial production did not fall by 0.4%, as economists had expected. October's decline was also revised to 0.6% from 0.4%. Friday's Eurozone November industrial production data will be released. The euro traded in a narrow range of around half of a cent at Monday's upper end for the second consecutive session. Sterling is also still within Monday's range, but is slightly softer. Market of America. Powell, Fed chair, did not address the outlook on policy. He only acknowledged that tighter policies may not be popular. BOE Governor Bailey and Powell rejected the idea that their central banks can play an important role in climate change. The Fed funds futures prices are almost unchanged since mid-December's FOMC meeting. There is a 1 in 4 chance that 50 BP will be raised on February 2. The US dollar has been consolidating. Yesterday, it was at CAD 1.3445 and is currently just below that today. That's all for me. Closely monitor the news background and be prepared for all the surprises of the market.